once had to buy a license from Russia to produce aircraft, but now many Chinese aircraft are rated higher than their Russian counterparts. China's Global Times newspaper published the opinion of a People's Liberation Army Air Force pilot last week. Accordingly, this pilot praised the J-16 fighter as perfect. The J-16 mountaineer fighter manufactured by the Zhejiang Group is not much different from the Chinese-made Sukhoi Su-30 under license purchased from Russia. The Su-30 used to be the main fighter in the Chinese Air Force. Wang Xiongxi, a military flight instructor, was interviewed by CCTV, where he explained that the J-16 is superior to all the fighters he has ever flown. The J-16 has no flaws because it is equipped with many types of weapons and can operate under all weather conditions, said Wang. The pilot reported an aerial combat exercise between the J-16 and the J-10, a single-engine fighter developed by Chengdu, in which the Zhejiang model proved to be more capable, according to him. The J-16 has been seen most often in military exercises in the Taiwan Strait, the newspaper says. People's Liberation Army Air Force does not disclose how many fighter units it has, but it is estimated that there are 6 squadrons today, with about 35 aircraft each, which could mean just over 200 fighters. Despite the over-flattered statement by the Chinese pilot, it is a fact that the J-16 differs deeply from the fighters produced by Sukhoi, even from more recent versions. China began to receive the MiG-29 and Su-27 fighters shortly after the end of the Soviet Union, and it was not long before it produced licensed versions like the J-11 and the J-15, a naval fighter. However, these planes were practically identical to Russian jets. The J-16 meant an effort by the government to adapt the original design to Chinese requirements and also expand the use of local components. Thanks to the initiative, the Zhejiang fighter has become more advanced than the Russian fighter. One of the main differentials is the advanced EASA radar, but the J-16 also incorporates other avionics such as a Chinese infrared search and track. The fighter also carries weapons developed by Chinese companies and is equipped with the WS-10 turbofan as a replacement for the Russian AL-31F. The engine is based on the civilian CFM56 and offers performance similar to Saturn's turbofan, although rumors indicate it is less reliable. China also claims to have reduced the weight of the aircraft due to the use of composite materials, an aspect in which the Russians are lagging behind. For this reason, the J-16 would be lighter than the Su-30, even if it carried more equipment and armaments. Finally, the J-16 received radar-absorbing material that expanded its stealth capacity, according to the Chinese press. Even though many of these reports are overrated, it is a fact that the Zhejiang J-16 is currently an important asset of the People's Liberation Army Air Force, whose main star, the stealth fighter J-20, still has a small fleet. The J-16 thus assumes a similar role to the F-15 Eagle in the US Air Force, as a versatile and numerous fighter, making Chinese military power even more present in the region.